Mhm. All right. How you hearing me? Sean Burden, can you hear me? Sean calls while I'm trying to get all this stuff set up. Jim Curtis, good to see you, bud. We've got updates coming in. Casts are out. Casts are hunting. Um, looks like cast one turned loose at 7:52. Cast two at 7:58. Cast three about that same time, and cast four or cast three at 8:21, and cast four about 8 o'clock too. Christine, Mark, Ronald, David, good to see you guys. They are coming in fast and furious. Sean Burden says I'm rude, and I am. All right, let's start. Let's get started. We've got two dogs that are out already. We'll get to that here shortly. Cast one, that is 10 Cup, Rodeo Cinch, Charm, and Rip. Um, Rip struck for 100, Cup 75, Cinch 50, Charm 25. Cup was treed for 125, and Cinch for 75. They are circled. Charm has been treed for 125, as has Rip. Now, Rip has been scored, and Rip has been minus 225, and they are on their way to Charm right now, who has 150 pending. Cast two, that is Doc, Prime, Liz, and Time. Doc, let's see, we'll go start with a strike. Liz struck for 50 or struck for 100. Time 75, Doc 50, and Prime for 25. Prime was treed for 125. Downtime was treed for 75. Liz treed for 50, but she moved on. She takes 50 minus. And Doc, nothing from him yet. That tree was plus, so you got Prime at 150 plus and Time at 150 plus right now. One is prime time, one is downtime. Prime, of course, with the tiebreaker there. Liz still carrying 100 strike. Doc carrying 50. In cast three, Mr. Sean Burden, RC Cola is winning right now with 200 plus. He is 75 and 125 to the good. Louis was on that tree with him. He's 175 to the good. Uh, Misbehaving. I don't know what is going to go on there, but she has not. Eddie cost her 75 out of the truck, I'm guessing. He was struck for 75 and immediately minus 75. They all get treed in the first 7 minutes, but it goes RC 125, Louis 75, Elvis something, and then B something. But they get moved up. They're split. Elvis gets circled. B gets minus. So B is at 225 minus out of the truck. Louis at 175 plus. Elvis 175 circle and RC Cola 200 plus. So they just started. That cast turned loose at 8:21. In cast four, Crash. Oop, I didn't do that. Crash, Danger, Danger Zone, Demon, and Tuck. Crash goes in. He gets treed first for 75 and 125. He is circled, recut, restruck. Danger is in for 225. They are headed to that. Oh, I just got that. update right there. They have scored Dangerous Tree. You can plus him up 225 to the good. Demon and Tuck were treed on the same tree and it didn't end well. They are both scratched. So that is now a 2-dog cast between Danger Zone and Dustin Weed and Crash. But Danger Zone gets a 225 spot. In cast 3, they have all been scored and they have all been recut. And Louis was struck for 100, Elvis for 75. And it says they must have stepped on some briars because the 6 is working already. That's not a good sign. But if they're struck after the minute, they'll be just fine. Crash has been treed, so he has 150 pending. A lot to keep track of. So, bad news for Barry Kitty and Ronnie Rowe. Their semifinals are cut short. They are scratched, but it is still Danger and Crash. And that is what we have so far. I'm going to see what time they turn loose. They turn loose around 8:07. So still a lot of hunting left in all 3 casts. Hour and 20 minutes left in that cast. Still no word from Doc. He has not been treed. And some more minus coming. Charm had 150 pending. That dog moves on. Blame Bird. It takes 125 minus. And Cinch has been heard from. He has been treed for 125. So he has 150 pending. I'm going to zoom that camera in just a touch. There we go. That's better. All right. So that's what we got. Who all's on here? Everybody sound off. If you're not watching on your TV, if you happen to be watching on a mobile device or some of your TVs you can comment on. All right, I missed. Time was minus 125 and retreed. So Prime had 75 pending on that. Time had 150 pending on that, but he did take 125 minus. And they are both plussed up. So that puts, Christy's sitting over here with bated breath. That puts Prime Time at 150 plus, 225 plus. And downtime at 175 plus. Still no word from Doc. And I know they had to walk quite a ways to get to Prime and Time. Yes, we should have got Doc Prime Liz Time is what it says on my card. More updates coming. Liz and Doc are deep, just beating around, they say. Play-by-play guys are killing it. 6 has been broke for Elvis and B. Or Louie and B. Louie and Elvis. I'm sorry. Louis and Elvis. David Nichols, Crash Tin Cup. I got my money on Tin Cup, but right now he's got he's looking all right. Sanchez 150 pending. Cup's carrying 25 strike. Charm's been minus, and Rip has been minus. Frozen Hills of West Virginia. It is not frozen down here. It's very nice out. 74 down here yesterday. All right. Yeah, Tyler, there has been a lot of minus. Maybe handler error. Even the best. Handlers make a mistake. It does say prime and time are moving apart now, so that's good. They've been together on their first two trees. Another thing you don't see very often. Liz still carrying that 100 strike, but she does have 50 minus. Yeah, Strickland got beat last night. I think he had one late entry. Got beat, if I remember correctly. From the frozen hills of West Virginia. Ike says it's cold out there, and so does West Fork Kennels. Anytime you come to a 64 dog hunt that pays $100,000, you're going to get the best of the best. That's just the way it works. I know people think they got a good coon dog out behind the barn, but those guys buy these dogs. There's a few people that are owner and handler here. Don't have them listed right now, but I know Louis, owner handler. I want to say Jared Mitchum is owner handler, but I don't know for sure. Pretty sure. Greatest owner handler matchup down here so far has been Steve Sykes. Him and Lightning on $143,000 in two hunts down here. I was lucky enough to be a part of the first one. That was way back when we used to do it on the Joy Dog Food Facebook page. That seems like forever ago now. Just 3 years ago. All right, nothing coming in now. Kenny Lee, they say there's a lot of good dogs that never get the chance, but it's a lot smaller number than you think. That's my opinion anyway. Yeah, West Fork Kennels, I've walked a bunch of miles in those 3 years. I mean, a lot. People always get on to me, how come you don't film when you're hunting around the house and film this and film that? Man, I still hunt pretty hard. And when I go hunting, the last thing I want to do is tote a camera. Yes, if they're good, they'll be found. Every time I hear examples of that, well, what about Big Country or what about something else? I'm like, well, they all got found. Big Country's probably the most famous blue tick ever. They get found. So when you think about that, to prove that you have a good dog that's capable of winning on this level, you have to get it in a crowd of dogs that are just as good as it, or even worse, or whatever, and then get it out there to even see. And so the minute you get it out there, if it is that good, everybody knows about it. They're going to know about it. And you don't know if it's that good unless you expose it. Oh, boy, this couch is nice. Relax here until we get some more updates. All right, we do have a couple trees. Liz has been treed for 125. Doc has been treed for 75. And they are deep, deep, deep. Over a mile. Odds are those dogs will probably not be together when they get there. That would be my guess. Doc has been treed for 75. Liz treed for 125. I don't know what he's doing, Christy. You want to come over here and tell us all about it?
We're gonna fire Brett, and I'm gonna handle this dog.
We're gonna get old Blue out here. Don't know. At least they didn't get scratched. Knock on wood. Night ain't over yet. Mike Polkey's just talking about Kitty. Kitty and Ronnie Rowe. It's a short semifinal. I don't think, probably neither one of them are actually mean. They probably aren't used to having dogs with them and they got in a little tussle and it just happened to be right in front of the judge. Who's judging that cast? Is that Yant's cast? Seth Burgett says, "Go ahead and send Blue to him. He's used to sorry junk." She said she's going to send you Brett, Seth. All right, RC was struck for 50, B struck for 25, and Louie has been treed for 125. Louie could close the gap here on RC Cola with one tree right here for 225. Nothing. I don't know anything about him. Seth says, make sure Brett knows he's going to be the big spoon. I imagine. Bush has 150 pending in the circle tree. They haven't treated a coon on that cast yet. Nope. Circle. So we got 200 pending for Louie. Or no, 225 pending for Louie. RC has been struck back in for 50. Mr. Eddie has a long row to hoe. I can't believe he's still walking around out there. He takes 225 minus out of the truck. I don't know what you're talking about, Seth Burgett. I never seen it. Some cartoon he put on my Facebook page, apparently. No. Christy doesn't know karate, but she knows crazy. Of that, I have no doubt. About like most women I know. That's what they all say. It takes a special woman to be crazy, but it's not that special. Y'all, oh, yeah. Christine says you should have broke Blue out for the all women's hunt. Too far for you. That's a long ways up to Iowa. Yeah. Coming up. How did we get the name Kane Stream Media? Well, Kane is What language is that? Something for dog. And we're live streaming stuff, so it's a dog stream. I believe it's Italian. It took us a long time to think of a name. Latin. It's Latin. Duh. All walkers tonight. To my knowledge, all walkers tonight. There was one blue tick in it, I know, maybe more, but just the walkers advanced. But the one blue tick that was in here, I know has gotten the final fours of this hunt before last year. And that, of course, is Jesse Lively and Hold Old Blue. All right, we got another call from cast 3. That is Elvis. 125 for him. So Louis has 225 pending, Elvis 200 pending. Grace and Moody, we were all pulling for Eddie and old B. She's been so good. Would love to see Michael's dog get in the finals of this hunt, but he has a long row to hoe. Old B kind of got him. He got B, and then B got him. He had a tough cast of dogs, too. I've not hunted with Elvis, but I know what Louis is in RC. Tough cast of dogs, which they all are in this. All right, we also got Charm. Has been heard from. Treed for 125. Charm, I believe, left a tree, took 125 minus, or the 2 caught it. I don't know. Jesse Lively doing a fantastic play-by-play. Speak of the devil. Just talking about old Blue. Blueberry wine. Mama's a purebred blue tick. His daddy come from a good neighborhood. I've no doubt. National championship finalist, truck hunt winner, $100,000 hunt finalist. Dog's been really good to Jesse. Oh my gosh. Y'all are hilarious.
That's so cute.
Y'all are hilarious. I'm glad Seth sent that to you. You know, I'm one click away from banning Seth on this
Look
channel.
at this.
Yes, I
It's
get it.
cute.
Yeah, you're hilarious.
Look, there's airplane.
Yeah. Which number is that? Airplane 4 or
What is he on
7?
now?
I don't know.
What's the name of it?
Josh Starling.
I like how shocked the coon is. It's like, oh my God, a blue dog found me.
Yes, I know. The coon does look surprised. Huh? No updates yet on Doc. They got a long ways to go. Zone has been struck back in for 100. How did that happen? Oh yeah, I guess there's only 2 dogs left. Danger zone. And Crash has been circled again. Another den tree. That hurts. Did that put him over? I thought he was 6,000 down. Jason Russell says I'll be hunting airplane 30. Oh, you guys are funny. Crash has been circled. The strike was opened back up. Danger was struck for 100. Crash has been recut. Mm-hmm. Oh, so that 5,000 would do it. Yep. Crash is now the all-time money winner. And he'd start having coons to pad that lead. Two Dentries hurt. Austin Bishop, right now we have Danger winning cast 4 with 225 plus. Crashes on circle points. Only two dogs left in it. Cast 3, Louis and RC are tied at 200. RC currently has the tiebreaker, but Louis has 225 pending. B, a lot of minus. Elvis has circle points. Cast 2 looks like Prime and Time are both tied at 150. Tied at 150 plus. No, Prime Time has 225 plus. Downtime has 175 plus. And then cast 1. Nobody's treated a coon yet. Cup winning that cast right now with circle points 200. Mason is recut and treat. He has 150 pending. There's prime time and downtime. And they're both in the same cast. They're both, no, prime time is winning with 225 plus. There is less than an hour to go in that cast. Doc has 125 pending. Don't look good. If anybody wants to rehome Brett Denny, the dog does not go with him, I assume. No, just Brett. Don't have to be a good home, just stay home. Crash has been heard from. He struck for 75. He needs to get treed quick. You get Crash in a pocket of coons. He just does not stay on the ground. I bet you'll hear a tree call from Crash shortly. Louis, plus him up, 225. He is now at 400 plus. RC at 200 plus, but only carrying 50 strike. That puts RC down 2 coons. Still a lot of time left in that hunt. They did not turn loose till 8:21. A lot of time left. Elvis has 200 pending. So yeah, me and Norm, best buddies. Thank you, Seth Forget. Stupid AI caricatures, anyway. Yeah, Blant Jones, you're looking at cast 1 is the earliest cast. They turn loose at 7:52. I think there's 50 minutes left in that or something like that. And then it goes up from there. I know they said Crash had 57 minutes left whenever he struck for 75. 42 minutes left in cast one. 46 minutes left, 48 minutes left in cast two. Cast three, 53 minutes left. And cast four, 1 hour and 11 minutes left. Stationary has been applied to danger zone. Jared gonna have to make a call there, but another coon for 225. And that could be the dagger. Bad tree. Puts Crash right back in it. I don't know what Norm has. I don't know why you guys even pay attention to that dude. It's crazy. I thought he was gonna quit coon hunting when the last one died. Bobby Burden says they say Bobby's giving out tips on how to trespass the correct way while coon hunting. He says you got to tell all the landowners to always shoot the tallest light. So Bobby be safe. So would Strickland. Hmm. People love just the biggest train wrecks on social media. Just train wrecks. That's why all y'all's algorithms is just stuff that makes you mad. That's how they get you. That's the best I can figure. That's the only thing that makes sense. All right, they are headed to Elvis. That's right, Blant Jones. Nobody's illegal on stolen land. Billie Eilish for president. Yeah, I mean, everything may go to hell, but we can go coon hunting where we want. I wish he was paying $99 a month. You probably pay 99 cents somehow. Got one of those streaming things. That's why the UFC quit going to pay per view. Everybody was hacking it anyway. Danger zone has been treed. Stationary ran down. 225 pending. I even go through my social media. And since the Mississippi thing, that bill came out, and now everything is don't shoot hunting dogs and Army of Orange, and it's just there to make us mad. They take the worst people on social media and then they highlight it and then make you mad and think everybody's like that. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of douchebag deer hunters out there, but they're not all that bad. I hunt on a bunch of them that love me. Some of the biggest outfitters in outfitter country let me drive to every tree on them. I don't watch Alex Jones either. I don't know why people they'll sit there and watch. My mother's a prime example. Just sit there and watch Newsmax and get angry. It makes no sense. And they know that if they make you mad, you'll watch and they'll make more money. Maybe I should start doing that. I'm just going to get on here and say the most controversial, ignorant, stupid stuff and laugh all the way to the bank. I couldn't do that. I'm too honest for that. I couldn't even lie about it. But Blant Jones, here's the thing. I've been in Mississippi all week. I come through Arkansas. I drove 12 hours. Everybody's yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Excuse me. What you doing? Tell them we're coon hunting. Oh, I love coon hunting. Your dog's pretty. Oh, all that stuff. It's not that bad out here. It's just I've yet to see a single person get shot by ice. I mean, I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy, you guys. People just soak that stuff up. Nuts. And they just do it to pull money off of you. Yeah, that's real ignorant, Seth. It's a pretty small pool. You guys still couldn't make the top 10. No, I haven't watched the Free Solo on Netflix. I have been watching a lot of TV lately because for one, I was sick, and for two, it's 175 degrees below zero at my house, so I haven't been able to hunt. And so, me and my daughter have been spending most evenings revisiting all six Lord of the Rings movies, which may make me a nerd. I don't care. I think they're great. And so we're halfway through Return of the King. That's more like a burrow, Seth forget. Top blue ticks I've ever seen go. Big Country was number one. Um, personally seen go. I'm trying to think of 10. I'm trying to think of 10 blue ticks that have treed coons. I know number two. But Zeke is definitely number two. Um, Henry Blessing's Roxy female is probably number three. And I tell you who I really like is King George down there at the truck hunt. That dog looked really good. He beat me in the semifinals and he looked good in the finals too. Mike Corney, do we really need to know what's happening in the world? Because I haven't watched actual news in probably 12 years, 13 years. I mean, I'm doing all right. I have no idea what's going on. I didn't even know who was in the Super Bowl till today. I had to ask. I didn't even know it was tomorrow. So Shane told me. And I'm doing fine. I'm in a great mood. All the time. Wake up happy. It's crazy. All right. I'm sorry for Christy Denny, but Doc has been minus. He is on the ground. So he takes 75 minus. Yes, Champ was a nice hound, but I only hunted with him that one night. That's the only time I ever hunted with Champ. Um, what's the dog they got in the finals of Super Stakes? That's a nice dog. Kevin Rash has. Gosh, I can't believe I can't think of that name. Anyway, that's a good blue dog. There's a lot of good blue dogs out there. There's some good ones out there. Yes, Mike Corney, they're very friendly. You get south, you get in rural areas. It's not a geographical thing as much as it is just a rural thing. Small towns, rural areas, everybody's really nice for the most part. All right, we have heard from RC. M and B have both been treed. For some reason, they says they're moving closer to determine tree position. Exactly, Mike Polkey. The algorithm is not real life. What's real life is out here. Get off social media. Stay on mainstream media. And yeah, just pay attention to coon dogs and whatever's outdoors, you guys be better for it. Liz has been minus for 125 and Retreat for 125. What going on there? I don't know where RC and B are treed in at. He says moving closer to determine tree position, but that doesn't make any sense. Dogs are treed. You put them in however, whatever order they were treed in. I mean, you can see if they're split as you get closer. But one of them got treed first. I assume it was RC because that's what he typed first. So it would be RC for 125, B for 75. They get up there, they'll probably be split. They'll move B up. Would be my guess. You want to get angry on social media. I commented on one of those crazy wolf women posts. It's always white women too. Urban white women are the craziest thing in the world. They want to save all the animals. They're eating a chicken nugget by the mouthful or handful. But the wolves and the bears, they're just trying to save. So I commented on one of them one time, and it was something about wolves have. It was some scientific thing about wolves. Oh, I know what it was. It was oh the Clovis people were here before anything, and then they didn't kill wolves or something like that. It was some crazy statement. And I just put on there, I'm like, well, the Clovis people weren't the first people in North America. That's been disproven. And then now, right after that, my whole feed is just crazy white women saving the dumbest animals. They're like, oh my God, we got to save the kangaroo rats or whatever. it's, it's wild. They're crazy. Times are too easy when people are worried about urban coyotes. And it's always the same argument. We've taken all their land. Where do they have to go? I don't care. They just can't eat my chickens. I don't care where they go. Ugh. White women, y'all are nuts. If they live in the suburbs and they're over 40, they've got nothing else to do but worry about some random animal. It's crazy. On a side note, if we do lose this live stream, because me being me, I forgot my camera that I normally use on this. I've got a different one. Sometimes it gets hot and shuts off. If that does happen, we will immediately pick it right back up. If you happen to lose the stream, relax, give me 5 minutes, I'll get back on. I did want to put that disclaimer out there. Ryan Jones says that's why I lift white. Rural white women aren't that bad. Most of them aren't completely crazy. It's the suburbans, the suburbanite white women. It's the craziest thing. They follow their little dog around and pick up its poop and put it in their pocket and stuff. It's nuts. They're always trying to save something. Their kids leave the house, they got nothing better to do. Their husband thinks they're crazy. He don't want to pay attention to them. He's just out in the shop, out in his garage drinking a beer, wrenching on a motorcycle or something, watching the game, thinking, "Man, this crazy thing." And she's just out there crusading for wharf rats and wolves and mountain lions, even though she's never seen one and doesn't have to live anywhere near them. It's wild. Nuttiest people I know. You can talk about all the demographics in the United States, but I promise you, suburban white women are the worst. And I'm sure they have very good hearts. They just don't know. They don't have very good direction. Ryan Jones says that's why I left the white women alone. Tell them you hate cats. And the cats are gross. I gotta get them fired up. No, JB McCullum Kitty is out. He got scratched early in the cast, him and Tuck. Demon and Tuck, I think, got into a little scuffle, would be my guess. Everybody's walking the trees now. Updates are getting few and far between. I love my white woman. I don't care about all the if the rest of them are mad at me. But mine's pretty country and she don't like cats. She does like that stupid dog that I swore would never get in the house that's in the house all the time on the couch. But other than that, Heike Yeager always comes up with the best, best quotes. First time I met him, he said, "I don't know whether to scratch my watch or wind my ass." Now he says his pappy, who probably never did tell him this, says it's better to crap in the sink than the sink in the crap, so let that crap sink in. Wise words out of West Virginia. Honey, if you're watching this, I'm not talking about you. My mother, on the other hand, is a little bit like that. Love her to death. Wonderful person. But she was in the city too long, too. Loves all the animals. Still butchers a beef every year, though, which doesn't make a lot of sense. And if she sees a snake, I got to come kill it. Even though I usually don't. I just take it and throw it over the fence or something. So they like cute animals. Nonsensical. What other life ideologies do we want to talk about as none of these updates are coming in? We'll go through a quick scoreboard update. I have not heard anything out of Cinch and their cast. Liz has been plussed. So Liz finally gets on the board. That puts her at 50 plus. That 125 pump she took right there hurt. I don't know what happened there. She's been plus, she's been recut. Nothing else is treed in right now. We got Prime at 225, Time at 175, Liz at 50, Doc at 75 minus. The Kid Rock halftime. Yeah. I would have the Turnpike Troubadours sing my halftime show, but that's just me. See if Cinch has scored yet. Oh, Kitty is not on that cast anymore, Steven. He got scratched. Tuck got scratched. Danger Zone has 225 plus 225 pending. And Crash has 400 circle. I'm was trying to get an update on Cast 1 with Cinch, Cup, Charm, and Rip. I've been trying to get Weed on a podcast for 4 years now. Won't do it. Mike Polkey, I have been completely shut down because of the weather, and because of that, I did sell Charlotte. She went down to Texas with Van Pierce and Waylon Pierce. I talked to Micah Carter the other day. Waylon's got too many dogs to hunt. He's going to send her over to Micah to hunt. He called me about her. He said he's been turning her loose. She's been treeing some coons. She's about like when I left her. I think she trees a coon. She's too long doing it, and she trails around too much. But she'll get better as she gets older. And then Tim Penny bought my pup out of shot, and I haven't hunted since I got back from Texas. The weather's been so bad. I'll be able to hunt next week when I get home for the first time in 3 weeks. Right now, I've got Ralph June, which June will only be there until the World Hunt. And then I have a 5-month-old pup out of Wipeout Wizard. I'm down to 3 dogs, plus Jenna's German short hair, old Charlie. He had to get put outside in the kennels while I was gone, so he's out there living with the pores. And not liking it. Mike is a good dude. Very good guy. I enjoyed Micah down there while we were in Texas. He went with us on a couple casts. Had to get back for church on Sunday, so he didn't go Saturday night, but he went Thursday, Friday. June, she's going to be stale when I get her back out on Monday. I won't hunt tomorrow night, but I'll start hunting her again on Monday. That's a special dog. That was a special litter. Yeah, you're not. Get them textbooks out. You got some homeschooling to do.
Jeez. Poor face.
Yep. 75 minus. Liz got plussed up. She's at 50 plus. Times it. Huh? She took 125 minus. And then he retreated her for 125 and she got plus. I guess she was running. I'm guessing they were both running. We have our first finalist. Jared Mitchum and Danger Zone. Plus them up. 450 plus. They're your winners over Dustin Weed and Crash, Barry Kitty and Demon, and Ronnie Rowe and Tuck. 400 circle. Nothing. Be 0, scratch, 450 plus. He would probably split, would be my guess. But I don't know yet. Blant Jones says he's got a good prospect out of shot. Tim Penny's got a good prospect out of shot now, too. I sold him one. That's good acting pup. Shot's going to reproduce. I'll tell you who I left off. BK Keeling, if you're watching this, I am sorry. But who I left off my top 10 dogs that I would hunt out of 2026 is Lefty. One of my all-time absolute favorite dogs ever. Lefty gone. They bred him to Raven. One of my favorite females I've ever owned. So, yeah. That would be another dog I should have put there on the top 10. That lefty is a good one, and I think he's going to reproduce. And you can't go wrong with it. There's so many good studs out there, and so many people that are good at breeding dogs. You can't go wrong with any Cheyenne Cummings stuff. I mean, there's a lot of good ones out there. A bunch. I like Cinch's bottom side for sure too. Yeah, I'm excited for June to go to Wade. She's a special little dog. She's quirky, kind of quirky, not bad. Good around the house, but when you're hunting her, she's a little quirky. But Wade will get along with her good, I think. She's just so good about treeing coons and having coons. She's done. She's got some things that she needs to get polished up, but she will get in at her sophomore super stakes. If she doesn't, I will be surprised. Very surprised. That dog's got a bright future in front of her. J.R. Wall really has a pretty good breeding program. Very good breeding program. Mark, I'm telling him that he needs to hunt her in the hunts, not me. I've got little Ralph. I ain't got time to hunt more than one dog in the hunts. I can hunt her every now and then if he needs it, like at fall super stakes. I could hunt her, but I'd rather have him do it. All right, so B did have a coon, but she went ahead and withdrew. Eddie withdrew her. Elvis was circled. So it's the Louis RC Cola show right now. RC does have 175 pending. All right, we will go through John Morris with the updates. Right now, I've still got Cup at 200 circle. Struck back in for 25. Cinch, 150 pending. He has 125 circle. Charm, 150 pending with 125 minus. And Rip, 225 minus. I got to figure out what's going on here with RC's cast. Uh-oh. RC was minus both ways. So that puts him back at 25 plus. Louis has 150 pending. If he has this coon, it is over. Nothing Elvis can do. B's already withdrawn. Yeah, Louis has this coon, it's over. They cut loose at 8:21. Not near enough time for anybody to come back. Elvis had a shot and RC had a shot, but Elvis got circled. RC got minus. So Louis would have to take a minus here just to keep Elvis and RC in it. Even a circle tree, there's no coming back from him. Mm-mm. All right, we do have an update from Cast 1 plus Cinch. That puts him at 150 plus. Withdraw Rip. Derek Woodyard is done. Of course, he took that 225 minus out of the truck. And Charm is being scored right now. So right now, in cast one, it is Cup with 0, Cinch 150 plus, Charm 125 minus with 150 pending, and Rip has been withdrawn in cast two. Doc 75 minus, Prime Time 225 plus, Liz 50 plus, and Downtime 175 plus. Well, I can't read my writing. The math I can do. It's my legibility I'm having trouble with. And then in cast three, let's see, RC 25 plus, Elvis on circle points, Louis at 400 plus with 150 pending, and B has been withdrawn. Those are the 12 dogs or 11 dogs now, I guess we got left. 10 dogs now. Rip's gone, B's gone, RC, Elvis, and Louis in one cast, Cup, Cinch, and Charm, and Doc, Prime, Liz, and Time still fighting it out. No, Gilmore got beat. Trigger's not here, and I think Frogger is still breeding females. I don't know. Mike, Erica Bynum, good to see you on here. Jeff Pedro, that's a good dog. Louis's been on a pretty good tear. Sometimes you just got to give them up, Jeff, so they can see the road, don't you? Remember, I tried to buy that thing off you at his first Super Stakes, and you said you didn't want to sell him. Crash Cast is over. Ryan Jones. Jared Mitchum is your winner with Danger Zone. Got down to him and Crash, and that was. He had his second coon, and Crash had to treat a couple dens, and Dustin withdrew, and he is your first finalist. Congratulations to him. I believe that was cast 4, I think, with Danger Zone in them. Yeah, we do have one finalist. It is Danger Zone. Well, of what's left, it looks like it's going to be Louis, if I was to guess. Cast 1 with Cup, Cinch, Charm, and Rip, that's up for grabs. And cast 3, that's between Prime and Time. And I don't know what's going on there. Liz has been restruck in that cast. But she's got work to do. There is only 15 minutes left to go in that cast. Mm. I would never, unless my dog is hurt. Oh, if I'm hunting that dog. Dog just coming off a truck win. He won 2. Liz is treed for 125. Yes. I don't care. I'm never not going to be in this hunt unless my dog's injured. If I make it to finals, I will never not split. I can't because I'm stuck here all the time. Kenny Lee, if they don't split, the final cast wouldn't be until 2:30 in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning. Maybe 1 if we're lucky. They all had a 45-minute drive, hour drive. Time they get dogs gathered up, it'll be midnight back here. Pictures taken. They're like herding cats. Get them all together. So it'll be late. It'll be late. You're looking at probably a 1:30 a.m. start, if I was to guess. It makes no sense to split this hunt. I know $43,000 is a lot of money. Anybody would love to win that. But you're still gonna win what, 15 for 4th? So, it's $28,000 loss, and you have to get 4th to get a $28,000 loss versus a $60,000 windfall. $43,000 would be awesome. I know, don't get me wrong, it would be awesome. So, you're a handler, owner gets half, you're gonna make 20 grand. That's not gonna last you long. You're gonna pay $7,000 worth of taxes on it. You're gonna get $13,000. Yeah, yeah. I ain't splitting this. There's some hunts that, yeah, I'm on a 16 dog pro classic, 3 night long, Thursday night, Friday night. Yeah, I'm gonna split. If I get in 2 nights, I'm done. Yeah, I've done that before. Thank you very much. I have. I'll guarantee you I have. Let's see. I got in both nights at La Plata, both nights at the Woodshed. I think I just got in one night at Kinder. That was all with rain in one summer. And then I went to doing this like 4 years ago. Christy hasn't won a cast in 9 years, and she's over here talking about how I can't get in the finals of the $100,000 hunt. There you go. I don't have that much. I think I'm only at like, how many female Georgia State champs are there? So you're the only. I think I've only won in PKC like 30 grand or something like that. Well, I think it's around 30. I've won more at the Trader Pup Hunt than I have in all of PKC. I won 40,000 there. I've got no, I don't have any. I don't have any. I got robbed out of $300 on CHKC one time. I actually got a lot more than 30,000 one because I never pay my membership up, and so every $30 or $50 hunt I win, I always get a letter, and I never do pay it, so it never goes on my earnings. I bet I've got $5,000 worth of small hunts. What would you guys do, hunt or split? You're guaranteed 43,000. It's just you and your dog. You don't, no owner, no nothing. You're guaranteed $43,000. Or you could hunt. You win that cast, you win 100,000. You get second, it's 34,000. Then 24 and 15. Yeah, 15.5. I'm hunting that thing every time. That could be. That could be. Let's see. Hevner made them hunt 3 years ago. They split 2 years ago. Yeah. Yep. Engel won the one that hunted with Echo. I think so. And the other ones had like 3 burdens in it, and they split it. It was a cousin or something. Yeah. And then yeah, but Jeremy Persinger, what would 100K do? If you get second or third, you're still going to get your house pretty close to being paid off. Yeah. $4,000 is the entry fee, right? Yeah. $4,000 entry fee. Mhm. You're good, Mark. Nobody can hear anything behind the mic. That's why nobody hears this ignorance Christy's putting out. All right, still waiting on updates from Charm. They're scoring Charm. They're scoring Liz. That cast is about over. That's 8 minutes left to go in that cast. Cast 1 is 2 minutes from being over. Oh, we got some action. We got someone typing. And that would be the Louis tree. This could be it. One thing about it, if I ever do make the finals of this hunt and I say split, I will get roasted.
Oh my gosh. No.
I'm stuck
I
now.
will put you all over.
My dog could be having a seizure or something. I'd still have to hunt. They quit typing. Yep. Must be still discussing. Seth Forget says you should see the stuff Christy's saying about you over text. I bet it ain't nothing she doesn't say when she's sitting right here by me, Seth.
100%. If anything, I'll put you.
$100,000 you can do something with. I feel like.
I feel like I could do something with 43.
Yeah, I mean, I could do something with 43 too, but I could do twice that much. I came here with $8,000 worth of entries. I'm guaranteed 15. I'm gonna take home 7,000. I'm gonna pay for my trip. I'm gonna have enough money for a vacation or put it in the bank or whatever. I don't know. I don't go on vacations. This is my only vacation, Christy. Speaking of crazy white women,
I'm psychotic.
he's still typing. Whoever's on Louis' cast, I'm burdening them. It is Carl Barnes, who's done a fantastic job. Plus up Louis, Dustin James puts on a clinic. 550 plus. He is your winner. Yes. Yeah, there's 30 minutes left. RC took that minus that end of that. We got two. Jared Mitchum. Dustin James. They are in. Yeah, Brendan Toney said he was hunting. Nikki would hunt. Croson wouldn't hunt. He's been in the finals of this before. He split. He got in the finals in Junction. Okay. Cast 1 is going to take some time. Charm was circled. Charm's out of it. Rip's already withdrawn. Cup, treed, cinch, treed, 2 miles apart. If Cup has a coon and cinch does not, Cup is your winner. No, cinch would have to get minus. A circle tree would do it for cinch too. So that is going to be another hour. We are not going to stay on for the end of that, but we will post that as soon as we know. We'll just put that on the Cane Stream Facebook page because that's going to be 30 minutes to cut, 30 minutes to cinch, unless they go score cinch first. Yeah, that cast is over. I'm going to see if they're scoring out of order. Austin Gentry, so far we got Dustin James and Louie and Jared Mitchum in danger zone. Cup and Cinch have both been treed. Those two trees are going to decide that cast, and I have not heard anything out of cast two in quite a while. Yeah, that cast is over in 2 minutes, and they were scoring Liz last I knew. And I don't think Liz can win. I think she had to tree two coons. See, 225. So she was at 50. No, she could still win. Liz would be at 225 with the tiebreaker. That 125 minus she took. I knew she was going to take that first one, that 50. I knew she was going to take that one. But that second one, I don't know what happened there. Hmm? I can't hear anything but a dog barking at a long distance either. People will be right here in my ear. I'm like, what? 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 I'm like, you hear that dog? Nobody can hear you. That's true. You can get away with it. All right. All we got to do. Yes. Split. Um, Brad Mitchell. Very good guy. Yes, I get it. They're scoring Cinch first. Got it. Thank you, Blant Jones and Seth Brigade. Actually, thank you, Blant Jones. Seth Brigade, I don't care what you say. I'm still mad at you. So let me get these scoring on cast two correct. Doc's out of it. See, Prime has 150 plus and 75 plus. So Prime's at 225 plus. Liz is at 225 plus, 50 plus. Yes, if Liz has this coon, she would be at 225 plus, and she would have the tiebreaker with most plus tree points over Nikki. And yeah, Liz has this coon. She can win if nobody else gets coon gets tree. So we shall see. Seth did me a good solid. He did haul a dog for me one time, and went out of his way to do it. That was very nice of him. He's a good guy. He just runs his mouth too much. I'm gonna have Bush just beat the hell out of him. I think Ward could take him. I really do. I think Michael Ward could beat Seth up. He's been working out. Ward's getting buff. Ryan Jones, we have 2 winners left, or so far. That is Dustin James and Louie, and Jared Mitchum in Danger Zone. Cast 1 and 2, we're still waiting on. Nah, Ward can take him, Austin. I think Ward probably take you and Seth at the same time. Ward and Strickland, Austin and Seth, tag team. Grudge match. Royal Rumble. Who's winning the fights too, by the way? Anybody watching? Downtime is at 175 plus. Two casts we're waiting on results on. I just as well get comfortable. Oh. I wonder what's taking them so long to score Liz. Because they wasn't that far from her. From the time they put Liz recut at 928 to Liz treed was 943. Oh, Batista won. Good. I bet everything on Batista. Who won the 2 fights before that? Because that was my parlay. I knew Batista would win. At least he finally got a finish. I'm just making money hand over fist over here. I'm trying to think of who I had in my 3-fight parlay. I just did the main card, I think, or the last 3 fights. This is how it usually works. Yes, if they hunt it off, it will be live, Jonathan Walker. I'm gonna move this mic around and lose it. Is what I'm gonna do. Hiraguchi and Kunlev. I had Kunyev, I think. I'm pretty sure. I think I got time. I guess I can look. Yes, I don't know if Prime got treed, or just Liz. But the hunt's over. I don't know if they're scoring trees. I have no idea what's going on out there. I had Batista, Almeida, and Amir Albazi. One of them lost. The parlay didn't hit, but I bet everything else on Batista, so I did good. I don't know, Heike. If I'm Dustin, I'm hunting. If I'm any of these guys, I'm hunting. Brother Jeremy Blant Jones, I hear you're talking about. I think he's good. He's down in Arizona. When he's not hunting, we don't talk. All he wants to talk about is horses. So we never. I don't think I've talked to him since Christmas. I think I did call him the other day, see about a chainsaw sharpener or something like that he had in the shop. Yeah, he's in horse mode. They are scoring cinch first. Still no word on Liz's cast. I don't know what's going on there. That's who we're waiting on. If nothing else got treed and Liz has this coon, she is your winner. If Prime didn't get treed or Time didn't get treed. If Cinch has this coon, he is your winner. Don't know. We'll see. Y'all are going to have to give me something to talk about in the meantime. We're an hour and 30 minutes into this one. That ain't too bad. You guys want to see some squirrel hunting action? Tune in tomorrow on the Facebook page. Cane Stream Media's Facebook page will cover the USDC hunt. I don't know anything about Scott's raffle tomorrow. What's he raffling, Jim Curtis? Um, so JoJo, like the one Ward used to hunt, that JoJo. Yeah, Crash is done. David Nichols. He got beat by Danger Zone. No, Steven, I don't have that pup anymore. My son's buddy wanted him awful bad. Ethan, great kid, lives there right by the house, not too far. And he wanted to hunt him, and he got him treeing squirrels and stuff. And then the neighbor Did away with him in the sheep pen or something like that, I guess, here just about 2 months ago. And no, I'm not on Scott's raffle tomorrow. Yeah, Duel's still handling David, but Duel was hunting Jack late last night, so he let Weed hunt Crash, and since Weed got Crash in, he let him keep hunting him. He's still a Marshall T-Bird dog. Duel's still hunting him. He is the new all-time money winner, too, by the way. What's it cost to get a spot on the JoJo raffle? The next live in the woods, Jim Nanny, after tonight. Let's see what we got going on here. I have to look at my calendar. The skid steer hunt did not fail. There's a squirrel hunt I will do. Either I or Ashton will do the weekend after that, and then at the end of the month, the senior showdown. We're hoping to have an EHS hunt um, next week. Actually, still working on details for that. So Prime did get treed. No, Crash got sold. Him and Jack both got sold. Duel went with them. There are no Heather Island dogs anymore. I don't believe. I believe Ike sold everything. So yes, Prime did get treed. If Prime has this coon, Liz's tree won't matter. If Cinch has his coon, Cup's tree won't matter. I believe it was what, probably 3 or 4 months ago that oh, Michael Deaton, I don't know. I just don't think it's as big a deal as people make it out to be. I really don't. Take a dog like, I'm trying to look through here in the dogs I know babble. Cup will, Liz will. So if they don't babble, they're still going to outstrike you because they get their mouth open that quick when they are struck. I mean, I don't know. I just don't think it's as big a deal as people make it out to be. Louis in. He doesn't babble. I don't know about Danger Zone. So, I mean, I don't know. It's just not that big a deal. Do I think the judges could be a little more strict on getting struck under the minute sometimes? Yes, but I'm notoriously not very strict about it. They got to move a long ways before I minus them. And I don't even hunt a dog that barks much. These guys want a dog that barks quite a bit, but I don't. And I don't know. I don't think it's that big a deal. Just go tree 3 coons. Be the first dog treed out of the truck, and it doesn't matter. I don't know if I could get on a podcast or not. I don't. He's not in it anymore. I think when he got out, he got out. Some of the best dogs out there didn't say much on the ground. Lefty's a prime example. What'd that dog win? 2 trucks? Quarter strike dog all day. Get a dog like Late Round Rock, he don't bark for the first 30 seconds, and then he just starts barking and stays barking. Is he babbling? I can't tell. So, yeah, I know it looks you guys watching it on video and stuff, and everything looks bad, but it just doesn't usually make a whole ton of difference in a cast. Sometimes it does, but that dog that got beat because it got struck second had an opportunity probably to tree another coon. That's my theory. I was gonna go down there to Florida this year actually and try to go hunting with him, but he'd sold everything out before that. Only met Ike once or twice. Always real nice guy. We're always waiting on one or two trees. I agree, Jeff Pedro. Jeff, would you call Louie a babbler? 'Cause I wouldn't. David Nichols, that's what I like to hear. Top fans. We need all we can get. Who will it be? Liz, Prime, Cup, Cinch. I got to think Downtime's out of it. Doc's out of it. Charm and Ripper out of it. Between Cup and Cinch in cast 2, Liz and Prime in cast 1. Who will it be? Let's see. Who'd I take? I took Cup, Liz. I did not take Danger Zone. And I took, I think I may have took Louis when I made my picks. Thank you, Haley. I knew we were dead on. We didn't miss by much. We were close, close, close. Missed on one dog, and it was Ryan Jones. Thank you. So I missed on Crash. And may have missed on Liz. We'll see. We shall see. Backup judge sitting there with Ryan at his tree, so he can't even tell me if he's got a coon or not. I'd say 50-50, David Asbury, is whether they'll split. Avery, I'm assuming they got in a little tussle. Two dogs were treated together right out of the truck. And next thing I know, they're scratched. Two male dogs. Odds are it just wasn't friendly. Everybody is walking, walking, walking. Waiting on them to score these two trees. We don't know. That's why I'm still sitting here. Prime got treed. Liz got treed. If Prime doesn't have a coon and Liz does, she is your winner. If Prime has a coon, he's your winner. And they're walking to Cinch. If Cinch has a coon, he's your winner. If he does not, they have to go to Cup. And if Cup has a coon, he is your winner. Cinch is good with a circle. He just can't have a minus tree. Yes. Between Liz and Prime. Huh? Yeah, Time did not get tree. So in theory, these dogs could both be minus, and Time would be your winner. Liz gets minus and Prime gets minus. Downtime will be your winner. Do I know? They can't hear you. Oh. Not enough, apparently. Beats the heck out of me. Oh. It says circle Prime. Prime is your winner. Oh, yeah, I guess Prime would have the tiebreaker. No? Yeah, Prime would have the tiebreaker. It is Brennan Tony in prime time. He says he's hunting. Good luck you can read him. Circle Prime. Prime is your winner. David Nichols, you don't need to know what she was saying.
Secrets.
Mike Corney says it's about tree and coons not barking. Strike points are antique. Well, here's the thing about strike points, Mike Corney. If I turn loose and some dog's over here peeing on a bush and my dog flies in there about 600 yards and gets struck, honest or not, and then that dog goes in there and wallers around and barks 20 minutes later, they get the same point. It's all right. The best dog wins. Most of the time. The rules are fine. We don't need to worry about strike points that much. Will you lose a cast on them on occasion? Yes. There's all kinds of ways you can lose a cast. You're talking about a guy that never hunts a dog that gets struck very good. And I don't complain about it. It just is what it is. Yes, Luke Henson, I will walk if they hunt, and apparently they're hunting. Brandon Tony done run his mouth, and we're hunting. So they say. That is unofficial, but I'm guessing we are going back out. It'll be a while. They have still not got to Cinch. If Cinch does not have a circle, they got to walk all the way back to Cup. But we are going to probably shut this down. We're going to give them a few more minutes, and then we're going to shut this down, get everything buttoned up. That way we can get ready, everything charged up for the late round. Still waiting on Jesse Lively to get the cinch, though. I wouldn't think it would be that much longer. You guys are getting updates on that cast too, Seth and Plant. Are they at frickin' cinch yet? Got treat at 9:53. Bush got him, he says. Good enough for me, boys. Mason Bush and cinch. Brendan Tony in prime time. Louis in danger zone. That is your final four. It's going to be a good one. I'm wrapping this up. We will see you probably. I'm going to call it 1 o'clock. By the time everybody gets back and everything, it's going to be 1 a.m. I'm going to get all this stuff charged, everything packed up. Awesome viewership. Thanks for watching. We appreciate every one of you. Don't forget to thank the sponsors, Joy Dog Food, Muddy River Transport, and of course, Elite Nutrition. Make sure and do good things with those businesses. That way we can keep the stuff going. Members, you're awesome. We're going to have some cool stuff for you here coming up. You wait till you get to see how you guys get a vote and all that stuff on the Coonhound Awards coming up. That's all going to be coming out next week. Um, Members, you're great. I appreciate you. If you guys have not joined the channel, please do it. It helps us a ton. It helps us bring you more stuff, hire more help. We've got Ashton Hall out there filming squirrel hunts for us on our Facebook page tomorrow. He's going to start bringing some of that stuff to us too. We got BJ Hall bringing some of the Beagle stuff to the channel. We're expanding. We're getting bigger. The EHS is going to come back here very soon too. We got a good one lined up there, hopefully as well. So all those announcements coming up next week. Like, join, subscribe, yada yada yada. Thank the sponsors. We'll see you in about 2.5 hours, hopefully live from the woods. See you then.